Here we are, the specialists, doing a Bulbasaur only run of Pokemon Leaf Green, which was released at the same time as the Gen 3 Pokemon game, which was Ruby and Emerald. These also came out as remakes of the Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Green, which was released in Japan only, Pokemon Red, and then of course Pokemon Yellow. These are remakes of that generation from before you were even born.
I know, it's crazy.
I think. So let's see. You were born
97.
So I was in 6th grade. So you were born like right when this came out.
Wow.
The original Pokemon was like 96 or 97, yeah.
Wow, I'm as old as Pokemon, guys. Look at that.
You are.
I've only ever played a few of these. I've never played this version, by the way. This is really new to me.
I have. So one of the couple of rules here. I'm allowed to use my memory of what I remember from this game, but we're not going to use any guides. We're not going to use any cheats. The objective here is to beat the entire game with just Bulbasaur.
Yep. No, like evolving him. Just purely level 99 Bulbasaur.
The only exception to using other Pokemon is that we're going to have to get some Pokemon who can use the HMs.
Okay.
So we need a Pokemon that can use Fly. We need a Pokemon that can use Flash. We need a Pokemon that can use Ball Slap.
Yeah, Ball Slap. Fun fact, actually, for all you people who love Bulbasaur, Bulbasaur was actually supposed to have a power called Ball Slap.
It was an HM.
Yep, it went past the original creator when they were making the original Pokemon, and there was actually supposed to be a other variant for female Pokemon called Poon Punch. This is real stuff. I'm not making this up. But the creators and the other people who worked on the game saw it, and they quickly removed it before the game actually released.
So the way that it came about was because the part where you have to get past Snorlax, they hadn't thought of the Pokemon Whistle yet. So like, well, what HM could get a Snorlax? If it's a male Snorlax, you'd use Ball Slap. If it was a female Snorlax, you'd use Poon Punch.
Poon Punch, yep.
But then they came up with the Whistle, and then the HM was out. The other problem was that Ball Slap was just completely overpowered, because you can use some HMs, like Cut, for example, and Strength, as moves, as fighting moves. So Ball Slap was just
a little too much.
Too overpowered, so... Anyway.
Right. So let's move on to the game.
Alright, so, Pokemon Leaf Green, here it is.
Yep, so just to make everything clear, basically, we'll play every variant of games with a special way of doing it. You know, it's our name, the specialist way of doing it. So always main rules are just no cheats and no looking anything up.
None of this looks important.
Yeah, no.
No cheats, no looking anything up, and then no looking up guides. I got to clarify one thing in a second. But then every game has like some special criteria. Like if we played Final Fantasy, like don't level your characters above 10 and somehow like beat the game.
Or something.
Or if you play like Metal Gear Solid, don't kill anybody. It's just really hard but potentially attainable things.
Oh, hello there. Glad to meet you. Down arrow.
That's not what Professor Oak sounds
like. Welcome to the world of Pokemon.
Let me try. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Mine's much closer.
I was going for more of like a,
I don't know what you
like a Dragon Ball Z, like,
yeah.
Oh, Goku!
People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. I don't know why I'm yelling. This world isn't far and wide by creatures called Pokemon.
Weird
For
capitalization.
some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. Wing, 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 wing.
Do you think the Pokemon actually want to battle each other?
I've often wondered about that. And actually, in one of the later games, I think it was Pokemon Black and White, like that's the entire plot point.
It's like if they want to or not.
Yeah, it's like if it's okay to like, there's one side that wants, like Pokemon should battle, and the other side's like, no, Pokemon should be free. And I think you have to pick a side. First, tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
Stranger danger, stranger danger.
Stranger danger indeed. I've never played as a girl, so
Let's
I
do
thought that
girl.
could be fun.
I'll do my girl, but I was like,
Let's begin with your name. What
My
is
name's
it?
Timothy.
No. God damn it, Colin.
Pick it.
just gonna go with
A-S.
Ash,
Ash.
which is short for Ashley.
Ashley.
Isn't that nice?
That's a nice name.
My name's Ash. That's not gonna be her voice. Well, luckily she never talks, I think, so.
Right, so your name is Ash.
Okay, here comes the rival.
Okay, can I be this guy?
Yeah. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies.
That's weird.
What was his name now?
Let's do Ash. Let's do Ash.
Also Ash.
Yeah, also Ash.
Right. Or was it Ash? Yes. That's right. I remember now. His name is Ash. But ours is with the lowercase s and h.
Mm-hmm.
Ash, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon await. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, no. Oh, no. What happened?
Get so miniaturified.
Okay, so the most important thing you can do in this entire game
Mm-hmm.
is go over to this computer
Yeah.
and get the potion. Because when you pick Bulbasaur, Ash, Gary, Bad Ash, Evil Ash will pick Charmander.
I like Bad Ash.
Bad Ash. Bad Ash will pick,
Bad Ash.
will pick Charmander, and so you're going to need
Mm-hmm.
the potion to win.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh, look, it's Mom.
oops. Oh no. Oh no. How do I? Oh no. Okay. Yep, she says something really weird about like little kids going out. You want to do her voice?
Right. All girls dream of traveling. It's sad to show. It said so on TV.
Mom, you're 100 years
Oh
old.
yes, Prof. Oak. Next door was looking for you.
Okay.
Bye. See ya.
Okay, bye, Mom.
Good luck.
I feel like it's rendering just ever so slightly
Pat it town.
slow. Now, Professor Oak isn't there. You got to go down to his pharmacy. Or his,
This pharmacy. He's just treating Pokemon.
his,
Yeah, I recommend some
his,
Pikachu
whatever this-
bolts for your headache.
We got to talk to Bad Ash.
What's what? It's only Ash. Gramps isn't around.
Okay.
Loser.
I'll just go ahead and swipe this. Oh, alright. Let me just walk really slow to the door. God, we need the bicycle, but no, whoops.
10 out of 10. Great content.
I think, you know, we got a lot of Bulbasaur lovers out there. I think
Mhm.
they're really gonna love what we're putting together for them.
Yeah. You know, funny thing is,
What's that?
I forgot to set a timer.
For 15 minutes?
Yeah.
So
This
hey,
episode,
wait! Don't go out! Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is that a Pokemon or is that Final Fantasy? No, Final Fantasy's bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, kids and say, hey, hey, wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know, here, come with me. I got some Pokemon for you to take. Da-da-da-da. Let's walk really slowly together. There's gotta be a way to speed up the rendering. For the next episode, we'll figure that out. So it's not so frickin' slow. Ba-da-ba-da.
Ba-da-da.
Alright.
Now remember, Ash, don't you take this Pokeball and set it free.
Wait, which Ash?
Both of
you.
you. Gramps, I'm fed up with all this waiting.
Delay. Ash, like he blinked at him like, who are you? Ash, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Ash. Good Ash?
Good Ash.
Ash and bad Ash. Oh, God. There are 3 Pokemon here. Ha-ha. Why did he laugh?
He's like,
Look at that scientist.
I'm fucking crazy.
The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. What did he do with the other ones? You can have one go on shoes. Well, we all know. Oh, hold on. Bad Ash.
Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me?
Oak. Be patient, Bad Ash.
It's now Oak's time to speak.
You can have one too. All right, good Ash picks. I see. Bulbasaur is your choice. It's very easy to raise. So, good Ash, you want to go with the grass Pokemon Bulbasaur? Duh.
Of course.
What would I pick?
Right? A Charmander? No thanks.
Ash received the Bulbasaur from Professor Oak. Bing, 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 bing. We have to do the sound effects because
Yeah, the audio's like...
it's not working at the moment. Do you want to give a nickname to the Bulbasaur?
Nope. We
I
should
used to
name
do
him
that,
like...
and I would confuse them. I'd be like, wait, which one is Butthead? Like,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Great.
This is
I'll take this one, then.
Ash received the Charmander
Oh,
from
yeah.
Prof. Oak.
Charmander. More like Char. Man. Awesome.
You just mansplaining? All right, let's battle our Pokemon, Bad Ash. Whatever. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. And with it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. All right, now I say we hand it off to Callan. Da-da-da.
Oh, jeez.
We'll talk about strategies that I remember. Because Bad Ash is about to challenge you here. So I think you've got
Wait, Ash. Let's
You've
check out
got-
a Pokemon.
Leech Seed, maybe, and no, I think you got Tackle and Growl.
Come on, I'll take you on.
So I think what I used to do is I would hit them with Growl first because that lowered their.
Give me a taste. Fire Flame.
I'm gonna give you a taste of my Vine Whip. Rival Ash would like to battle! Exclamation point! Rival Ash sent out
Charmander.
Yeah, you gotta say it like, go Charmander.
Go Charmander.
Bulbasaur, go! Oops, go Bulbasaur! Oh, go for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Turning into a ghost. You've never had a Pokemon battle before. I think if you hold down on the...
Oh yeah, it
B
goes
button,
faster.
yeah. The Pokemon battle is when trainers
Pit the
that
Pokemon
Pokemon against
against
each
each other.
the trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins.
Oh no, really?
Really. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. Alright, so you should have...
Run! Run, Bulbasaur, run!
What happens if you... I don't want to know.
I just you have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I might not let you. I might be like, don't be a wimp. Alright, hit fight. Then, yeah, so use Growl first, because I think Growl lowers either his attack or his defense or something. And then we've got the potion to keep us in if he starts to
Bulbasaur uses Growl.
hammer us.
What does he do? He goes like, meow.
Yeah, intimidates him. Foe Charmander.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so his attack fell. So good, so his attack's gonna be weaker, and then we'll be able to pummel him with tackle.
Like one shots me.
See, Oak agrees. Lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage. Foe Charmander used Growl.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, also lowering our stats. Tootie me Clutie. Bulbasaur's attack fell.
Bulba Babe, more like it.
Yeah, Bulba Babe. So now you want to use tackle.
Tackle.
Because I don't know the answer to this.
Charmander,
I
use
don't
tackle.
think that the
Oh wow, whole 3 damage. It was super effective.
I don't know if the the stat lowering thing stacks. Like I don't think it stacks. Like I think once you lower it, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'd assume so. I don't know why they would make it stack. I feel like
But if
that'd
it
be...
did, it'd be awesome because then you could just like do Growl like 100 times and then.
Could you like stack other Pokemon's Growl onto a target?
That's a good question. Like if you brought someone else in and Growl
Could
again.
we get like 5 Bulbasaurs and just rotate the Growl back and forth, and then attack with like a really big attack?
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah, just gonna
bum,
use
bum,
tackle
bum, bum,
the
bum.
entire time. While we're on the subject of Bulbasaur, I got some Bulbasaur facts for everybody. I got some really good ones too. This one's interesting. The Bulbasaur is the third most commonly seen Pokemon in the anime series, with Meowth being number 2 and obviously Pikachu at number 1.
Pika pika.
Isn't it interesting? Because like you think of like Charmander and Squirtle as like, at least when I was, Pokemon.
Dude, I freaking
was
love
big.
Squirtle.
Yeah, like a lot of people did because he was like cute, as was Charmander, and Bulbasaur always seemed like
He was like
no one ever liked him, but
My name's Squirtle. Why are we losing?
well, he's fire type. So here's what you got to decide. Do you want to fight one more time because you could get a critical on you, or do you want to use your potion now?
Potion.
Okay, I'd probably do the potion too. Oh, I love that little sprite, little Pokemon Bulbasaur sprite.
You gonna read it, Mikey?
It's important to get to know your Pokemon thoroughly. Oh, it's Oak.
Yeah.
It's important to know your Pokemon thoroughly, man.
Good job.
This is a list of your Pokemon, Ash. Open this to check the skills and moves of your Pokemon. You can also choose
You trying to Fat Albert?
Using which Pokemon?
I don't know. Bulbasaur. Though.
Good, I think you clicked out of
Oh
it.
shit.
Yay! Bulbasaur's health, or HP, was restored by 10 points. He's going to attack you again, but
Critical hit.
keep your eyes on your Pokemon's HP. It will faint if the HP drops to 0. Foe Charmander, use Scratch.
Okay.
Alright,
I was
don't
like,
worry, don't
really,
worry.
would really be bad if you like
We're good.
tackle.
Yep.
I'm gonna tackle you.
Foe Charmander used Scratch.
I remember when I was younger, I played the Pokemon trading card game.
Did you like it?
No.
I didn't get into
I
it.
couldn't get into it. Yeah.
I wasn't too good at it. I was playing Magic at the time, which I thought was a better game.
Oh yeah. I'm now gonna use my Sword of Amazingness to destroy all your lands. And my turn is now over.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
Die, Charmander. No one loves you.
It was like the most thrilling fight in the entire game.
Bulbasaur Master Race.
That's right, Bulbasaur Master Race.
Master Race.
Oh god. Don't get a crit.
Please don't get a crit, you stupid frickin' dragon monster with a flame on its
Dragon
tail.
abomination.
You dragon What are you even? What are you even supposed to be? Oh god.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus, Dad.
Put him down.
Get
put
it,
him
put it down.
down.
Come on, Bulbasaur.
Put him down.
Bulbasaur, come on. Come on up. Come on, Bulbasaur, you fucking Bulbasaur.
Okay, we got it.
Misses.
It better not miss. I'm so pissed.
Oh,
There we
thank
go.
God. 2 health. Not even breaking a sweat.
But you can't do it without that potion. That's why I was gonna get that potion. I mean, I think you could potentially do it, but it'd be
I don't know.
It'd
I
be
mean-
random. Like the potion definitely guarantees
The win.
the win. Yeah.
Ooh, 69 XP.
Yeah. Get to level 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So this is one of my favorite facts. So there's an island called I might be butchering this. I apologize to any of our watchers here from
What?
this island.
Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon?
I think that this is like
Ash got P80 for winning.
80 $, I think. See, but I think this is foreboding because like the reason that Gary or Bad Ash ends up sucking is because he doesn't love his Pokemon. He's mean to them.
Oh, they kick him and stuff?
Well, he doesn't respect them as much as good Ash does.
Oh.
Yeah. Let me tell you this cool Pokemon fact real quick. So
Well, it's going to have to be next time on The Specialist. Next time on The Specialist, you'll learn what the cool, interesting fact that my brother has to say. All right, guys. Next time. And anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. Bye.